my fellow Americans. Tonight, I want to speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak that started in China and is now spreading throughout the world. Today, the World Health Organization officially announced that this is a global pandemic. We have been in frequent contact with our allies, and we are marshaling the full power of the federal government and the private sector to protect the American people. This is the most aggressive and comprehensive effort to confront a foreign virus in modern history. I am confident that by counting and continuing to take these tough measures, we will significantly reduce the threat to our citizens, and we will ultimately and expeditiously defeat this virus. From the beginning of time, nations and people have faced unforeseen challenges, including large-scale and very dangerous health threats. This is the way it always was and always will be. It only matters how you respond, and we are responding with great speed and professionalism.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to KNBC's Special News Report. Since the first signs of the virus, Special Forces teams have been sent out across America to illuminate the zombie crisis. What was first thought to be a simple infection similar to a common cold has now developed into a pandemic never seen before. Anyone who is struck down with this deadly disease first begins to shiver, then sweat. The government's first thought that it was nothing more than a bad cold was untrue. Within hours, the victims die, and once they are dead, they become zombies, reanimated corpses of dead humans that are extremely violent, that will attack anything living to eat, kill, and infect in its path. Please do not take this warning lightly. It is a major problem.
Warning. Virus infection. Alert. Warning.
11:65 a.m. for real-time updates. This message will repeat.
This is not a normal pandemic. This is a matter of life and death. Those of you that are not infected must stay at home. Lock your doors. Go into the basement and hide, because if one of these creatures happens to bite you, you will change into the undead, like them. This is not scare tactics, folks. This is reality. All around the world, news reports are breaking that the undead are rising up and killing people. This is not a movie or a Halloween prank. This is reality. From London, Lisbon, Argentina, Paris, Rome, and Madrid, the same reports are coming in that the undead are alive and that they want to eat you. Nowhere on the streets is it safe. This virus takes no prisoners. We here at KNBC have been informed that the president is doing everything possible to fight this disease. He has his best people working on it. The head of the team is run by one Dr. Sylvia James, a Nobel Prize winner and an advisor to the president for some 4 years. Wait. Okay. Yes? We are getting an announcement coming through, folks. This is a news flash. I repeat, this is a news flash. The president has found a way to eradicate the zombie problem. He intends to detonate a bomb that will destroy any zombie alive. But we, the American public, must go into hiding. The president has been able to build a facility, a bunker known as Little Washington, that has been built below ground. And it will house a number of people who will be chosen for their abilities. Only 250,000 people will be able to be evacuated and moved into this facility. But as a way to open this up to the public, the president has come up with a way we can all compete. And that is called the Zombie Games. Ladies and gentlemen, I can now inform you that KNBC has been given the official license to televise this competition that will be known as the Zombie Games. And I will be hosting those games for you here at KNBC exclusively. But it doesn't end there. 500 more people will be chosen from the viewers that pick the winner. It is a zombie lottery. Good evening. It has been 6 months since the outbreak of the virus, and it seems to be taking its toll as our reporter, Rick Borden, reports from New York. Hello, Rick. Are you there?
Hello, Jose. Yes, I am. Yes.
Well, how are things in the sunny city of New York today?
Well, Jose, I'm flying above what was the East River and the Manhattan Bridge and what looks like a devastation on the scale of a nuclear attack, with the undead destroying everything in its path. Goodness knows how this was done, but I've never seen damage like this before, not even in a war, especially so quickly. Jose, I've got to say that this is a very sad day in the state of New York, and one we will all remember for a very long time. As the debris bobs up and down in the sea like corks in this once great port which is now covered in metal containers, who would have ever thought that this could happen in America? Among the debris are the undead, motionless, waiting for the next victim as they prowl through this apocalypse, like vultures. But beware, at any moment these motionless creatures can come back to life and kill as soon as they smell humans. And their main source of food seems to be brains. As we fly towards Staten Island, goodness knows what we're going to see next. The vehicles left by the victims of the zombies litter the bridge, ravaged by time, goodness knows what else we're going to see. As I fly to Staten Island, I can now see for the first time what the virus has done to this once great city on the state of New York. I can't believe this. This is heartbreaking. To see this once great city of New York, known to many around the world as the Big Apple, now in this state of devastation. Oh my goodness, even the Statue of Liberty has been toppled. This is unbelievable. There's thousands of them. They're like an army as they make their way through the streets. They're wishing to kill anything in their path. Nothing can stop them.
What about the police, Rick? How are they coping?
As for the police, they're no much help at the moment. They're like the rest of us. They're all just trying to stay alive. Remember, Jose, still the best way to kill a zombie is a bullet to the head. Show no mercy.
Rick, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
There are reports coming in that there are more incidents coming from the North Shore district. Maybe you could check that out for us while we go over to the president's daily press conference. It seems he has an idea to end this crisis.
With no silver bullet to knock out the coronavirus, President Trump is suggesting medical experts look into exposing the human body to light and heat as a possible treatment.
Supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way.
President Trump even posing the question to Dr. Deborah Birx on his coronavirus task force.
Deborah, have you ever heard of that? The heat and the light relative to certain viruses, yes, but relative to this virus?
Not as a treatment. I mean, certainly fever is a good thing. When you have a fever, it helps your body respond. But not as I've not seen.
It came after Bill Bryan, who leads Homeland Security's Science and Technology Division, said his researchers found the virus does not survive in warmer and more humid conditions.
The virus dies the quickest in the presence of direct sunlight.
But the virus has thrived in areas with more humid climates like New Orleans and South Florida, and overseas in places like Singapore and Brazil. Bryant later added that heat alone would not kill the virus, and people should continue to follow social distancing guidelines.
It would be irresponsible for us to say that we feel that the summer is just going to totally kill the virus and that if it's a free-for-all and that people ignore those guidelines. That is not the case.
President Trump also pondering the possibility of injecting someone with a disinfectant.
Then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? That you're going to have to use medical doctors with, but it sounds interesting to me.
This morning, medical experts are nearly unanimous in saying that trying unproven treatments can prove to be very dangerous, especially ingesting or injecting disinfectants. In fact, the maker of Lysol has issued a warning this morning concerned that people may try it. The maker of Lysol is saying we must be clear that under no circumstances should our disinfectant products be administered into the human body through injection, ingestion, or any other route. As with all products, our disinfectant and hygiene products should only be used as intended and in line with usage guidelines. The concern that people may try this at home.
Well, there you have it. Direct reference from the president regarding this virus. Now back to Rick Borden in Staten Island. Rick, are you there?
Yes, Jose, I'm here with the other members of the press corps as we report these scenes of devastation. As you can see, it is just as bad here as it was at the Statue of Liberty.
Hello, Rick. We just had a message from the White House. They need us to go there immediately for a special announcement.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Over the last few months, I have been giving some thought to these strange times. So I've come up with the solution. We must eradicate every zombie on the face of the earth. It won't be easy, but please don't worry, as I have made some difficult decisions on your behalf. And I have come up with the answer. The atom bomb. Over the last 4 years of my presidency, I have instructed the Army to build a secret underground facility the size of Washington that will house enough people to repopulate the country after the pandemic is over and the atom bomb has destroyed all the zombies from the face of America, leaving it only suitable for cockroaches for 100 years. But there is limited availability for places in this underground facility, so I have come up with a solution. And that is the zombie games. A lottery where each state will supply a person to compete in the games, and the winner will be the one that survives, allowing 10,000 people from that state to be housed at the facility. Each contestant would have to be a government employee and not an athlete to compete. It will be brains over brawn. This seemed to me to be the fairest way to allocate the remaining vacancies. So let the games begin, okay? So let the games begin.
The contestants have been chosen for their various abilities. At the moment, they have been taken to a secret location that is encased by a force field, so that they can't escape. They will be initiated and released into the open where they will fight to survive. The remaining person will be allocated a place within the underground bunker. So, ladies and gentlemen, you too could be a winner of the zombie games. Do you have your ticket? Have you been able to pick a winner? Do you know who it will be? Who will win the zombie games? Well, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, and good people of America, and those around the world that have been able to tune into our channel. KNBC are proud to announce the contestants that will take part in the first zombie games. You heard our good president tell you why, and I am going to tell you who. Yes, who. Who he has chosen to compete in the first zombie games and why. Here is a little background to each of our contestants. We start with contestant number 1, Ralph Mancuso from Texas. He is an industrialist, oil man, and presidential supporter. A friend of the president for 30 years, not to mention a Republican campaigner. He has given the president almost $45 million, and as a thank you, the president has given him a ticket into the zombie games. The question is, can Ralph Mancuso win a place in Little Washington and be safe from all that fallout discharged from the atom bomb? Those big bucks to run for president don't grow on trees. So Ralph Mancuso digs deep into his pockets to help our president run for office. This is why he has got a chance. Where does he get his money? Well, Ralph Mancuso gets his money from illegal oil wells and the sweatshops he has throughout the country. But most of his illicit earnings come from weapons. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ralph Mancuso is an arms dealer. When the Taliban needed weapons, who do you think they contacted? That's right, Ralph Mancuso. I suppose the money has gotta come from somewhere. Next, we have Louis Fox from New York. This man doesn't mind a bit of blackmail. How do you think he got his ticket to the zombie games? Only the president knows. Louis Fox is another of the president's supporters, and he is given $23 million to prove it. The stock exchange is his game of choice. When he isn't blackmailing powerful men, he's finding victims to help him. Once linked to Jeffrey Epstein, but never proven, Louis Fox is keen to secure political contacts on his own. The zombie games is his way to gain entry into the underground bunker that we like to call Little Washington. Will he make it? Only time will tell. From Florida, we have Jennifer Osmond, campaigner and definitely not a president supporter. She's known for running the anti-president campaign and is constantly seen outside the White House with her followers, campaigning for the president to be impeached from government. When she isn't anti-campaigning, she's supporting various charities like PETA, an LGBTQ community, with her husband, Janice Dinglewhite, a British freelance producer with BBC Worldwide. She's a fan of Doctor Who, ladies and gentlemen. Jennifer Osmond was originally a director and shareholder of RJR Nabisco before the flotation and buyout by Henry Kravis. I bet she made a packet from that sale of cigarettes. Next from Illinois, we have Ben Hillman, Supreme Court judge and another friend of the president, seen in the last election campaigning with Rudy Giuliani across America. Ben Hillman has his office in the Trump Tower in New York and a small penthouse apartment above it for those busy nights when he can't make it home to his good wife. Lucky for him, his girlfriend helps out with keeping the apartment clean when he isn't there. The president wants Ben Hillman to head the list of federal judges in the Senate. To prove himself a worthy candidate, Hillman has decided to compete in the zombie games to show the president that he is a worthy member and wants to gain the president's trust on the next ticket, as he hopes to run for office himself one day. That's if he lasts in the zombie games. Reality star and supposed girlfriend of the president, Rosemary Dolphin, known throughout America as DolphinHashtag.com. Her claim to fame is her appearance on various TV shows like The Apprentice, The Happy Hooker, Celeb Date, Fantasy Love Island, The Doctor Wants to See You, and the president's favorite, Naked Attraction. Finally, we have Dr. Sylvia James, a chemist in the mold of Maria Sklodowska-Curie, born in Iowa in the early 60s and moved to Washington in 1972. Winner of the Nobel Prize in '94. Worked on various vaccines throughout her medical career. Responsible for developing Viagra before being hired by the government in 2012. And since the election of the president, she has secretly been working directly under him. Over the last 4 years, she has been working on a vaccine to eradicate any likely virus that might arise from China or any other foreign territory that might be against the United States. She was chosen to be a part of the zombie games directly by the president, stating that he thought it was her duty to be part of this great institution. Let the games begin! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first Zombie Games! Brought to you exclusively by news station KNBC. The first contestant we have tonight is Ralph Mancuso from the state of Texas. Next, we have Louis Fox from the state of New York. Number 3 is Jennifer Osman from the state of Florida. Number 4 is Ben Hillman from the state of Illinois. Number 5 is Rosemary Dolphin from the state of California. Number 6 is Dr. Sylvia James, who developed the vaccine that caused this pandemic. But we mustn't hold that against her, ladies and gentlemen. So, there you have it. 6 contestants ready to take part. But do they know what they have let themselves in for? Only time will tell.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Outpost. You've all been chosen to represent your state. It's a great honor and one I'm sure your governor will appreciate, if you get to win. A map along with a compass has been placed inside your jumpsuit. It will show the whereabouts of 2 weapons and 1 bottle of water. You'll need the water to survive the heat, but if someone finds one of the weapons first, they can steal the water from you. So it's problematic, I know, which one to choose. But there's only enough time to get 1 item. Will it be one of the weapons, or will it be the water? You'll need the water before dying from heat exhaustion, so you may think that you can run to safety instead. On the front of each of your jumpsuits is a tracking unit containing an action camera which will show your every move. Each contestant will be monitored by the tracking unit they carry, but if a contestant thinks they can just throw the tracker away and run to safety, one of the many drones following them will kill the contestant trying to get away. You have 3 days to get back to the outpost. That's 72 hours. And by 6 a.m., if you are still alive, you have not only won the games, you will be rescued and taken back to safety. Oh wait, there's just one last thing. All contestants that are killed will turn into zombies after they are dead, thanks to the concoction you've just been given. It's the vaccine invented by Dr. Sylvia James. Here's my last patient. I forgot, you can't see. It's harmless when you're alive, but when you're dead, it reacts to the cells in your body once your heart stops beating. So you can't let yourself get killed if you don't want to change into one of the undead. Only your ingenuity will enable you to survive and enter the president's underground city.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Zombie Games. And now to the wall, where we can see how contestants are progressing.
47 of the Olympic Games. What started as civil unrest has turned into a full-fledged battle for survival. We fight not only for our lives, but for our country. It is indeed a sad day. As we come into the clearing, we can hear the drone. Of course, this is being completely televised. For some of us, it's the last thing we'll ever see. For others, it's the beginning of their new lives. Stay tuned. Sadly, the name of the game has become body count. I'm at 3 on the day, and we still have a long way to go. Ta-da! Success! And we still have a long way to go. People can come from anywhere at any time. So, day 47. I'll go back to my hiding place. All the best to everyone else out there.
As you can see on the screen, each of the contestants have their own way of doing things. But no one seems to be crossing the other's path at this time. But what will happen when two of them meet up? Wait a minute! They have changed direction, and they are now both heading for weapon number 1, the knife! Contestant number 1, Ralph Mancuso from the state of Texas, has made up his mind to go for weapon number 1, the knife. Look, we have another contestant with the same idea. Lewis Fox from the state of New York. Yes, and they are going for the same weapon. This will be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first kill. 1 down and 5 to go. gentlemen, our contestants have found the two weapons, but the water bottle is still out there. And if they want to live, they're going to need water to make it back to the outpost. I think someone else is going to die. Someone finally taking a risk. Contestant number 4 is going for the water bottle. It seems contestant Ben Hillman from the state of Illinois has found the water bottle. We have a drone at the water point to capture the moment.
Oh shit. What you want?
Can I have some?
Sweetheart, listen, I may be young, but I wasn't born yesterday. You kidding me? I need this for the rest of the mission.
What about a trade?
A trade? Like what?
What do you think? Is this worth a little drop?
Well, it's definitely worth a drop. Not out of the whole bottle, but...
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, and what an inventive way of getting that bottle of water. Not to mention with her own weapon as well. That's how you play the zombie games here at KNBC. So, well done, Miss Dolphin from the state of California. She must be one of the front runners for winning this contest. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 down, and now only 4 to go. But who will be the winner? Let's have a recap of what has happened so far. magnificent kills already. What do we have to come now that the nighttime has fallen on our little band of merry contestants? Let us see what they are currently up to. like one of our contestants is looking to get warm. Not a good idea if they want to stay safe and not get murdered by one of the other contestants.
water.
Don't we all?
Oh, that is vicious. That is what we need. Yes, that is what we need. Because if he fights like that to stay alive, he sure is going to be one formidable foe for any of the other contestants. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 3 down and 3 to go. With the murders of Ralph Mancuso, Ben Hillman, and lastly, Jennifer Osman, we are getting to know who the winner might be as we whittle down the contestants. What is left? The politician, the reality star, or the scientist? Now let's see what the odds are for these contestants. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Fox 95%, Dolphin 35%, and James 15%. Looks like the good doctor isn't long for this world, even though she has the drop on Dolphin at the moment. But we all know how that can change in these games. As a way to advise us on combat skills within these games, we're going to go over to General Gantry, who is now retired, but still an advisor to the president and was one of the architects to these games. General Gantry, are you there?
Yes, I am.
What can you tell us about these games, General?
Well, we're looking at one hell of a display, especially by Fox. 2 magnificent kills and the games has only been underway for less than 24 hours so far. I can't see what is going to happen next.
Did you advise the president about having these games, General?
Well, I don't want to take all the credit, as an achievement like this takes many people to implement.
What was the president's thoughts when you approached him with this idea?
Well, the president is a clever guy, and he could see straight away what a game changer this could be for our country, especially after the vaccine went so badly.
Game changer, General!
Yes, brains and strength will win over the weak.
What about the disabled in these calculations of yours?
Well, I am afraid if they can't walk to the new bunker, they aren't going to be any good to us.
That's a bit controversial, General.
We wouldn't be having these problems if it was for Dr. James.
So why is she in the games, General? To teach her a lesson?
No, not exactly.
Then what?
The president wanted her to take part, give the games a scientific angle to it, and who better than the person who developed the vaccine?
But what if she wins?
At 15%, can you see the good doctor getting through to the next round? And if she does, we still have the undead for her to deal with.
I'm sorry, General, but we're ready to go back to the games and see what the 2 ladies are up to.
Oh shit.
That'll be pointless. Really think I'm gonna let you go after I killed the others?
What are you gonna do? Just leave me here to die?
No. I'm gonna pin you down. Rip off that jumpsuit. Fuck you like you've never been fucked before. Then, I'll leave what's left of you for the vultures. Not before I finish off these mushrooms you've been hiding in your pocket.
Man, this was so easy.
I'm gonna have 4 bullets left, but it's gonna be worth it to see your brain splatter all over the place, causing all this.
Is that before or after you fuck me?
Now, with contestants dead and only remaining, not to mention that one of those is captive to the other, our odds seem less than favorable for our good doctor.
What's happening?
I hope you enjoyed those mushrooms. Those are going to be your last meal. Ah. You're not looking so good anymore, Fox.
Wow! I never saw that coming.
Hey! You don't look like a scientist. What are you doing here?
Same as you. Trying to get my place in the New Washington. Who do you represent?
I don't.
Okay, so what short straw did you pick? Or did you piss someone off you shouldn't have?
I don't know. I just ended up here. I don't know.
Wait a minute, I recognize you. I've seen you on the TV. You're that doctor that caused all this shit we're all afraid of.
That's what they're telling people, but don't believe everything you hear.
Yes, girl, you created all this shit.
Let's go.
You gonna hold out on me the whole time?
Yeah. I don't trust you.
Where are we going?
You'll see. I heard something, okay?
Don't trip. You know how to use it?
I sure do. You want me to try? Stay back, okay? Just stay back. Back. Get back. Okay, that's enough.
Where are we going?
I'll show you. Just follow me.
Okay, folks, what do we have here? Some girl-on-girl action. Well, let's see what the good doctor does to Miss Rosemary Dolphin from the state of California.
Why don't you get ahead of me? Okay. What? What? Are you fucking with me?
Trust me, I know when someone's tracking me. It's been happening my whole life.
You never told me. What are you, Special Forces? Is that why you're out here?
Special Forces?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm a reality star.
What?
Just like the Kardashians.
Oh, God.
telling me you haven't seen me on Love Boat?
I don't watch Love Boat.
Fantasy Island.
Nope.
Celebrity Date.
No.
Oh, girl. What have you been doing with your life? I get paid big bucks to flash these tits on TV. I am a streaming sensation. Hashtag dolphin.
Hashtag dolphin? What the fuck does that mean?
Aw. Anyway, I am a very good friend of the president, if you know what I mean. And he told me that if I won this competition, I would get paid $10 million. That's enough to retire. I'm getting too old to sleep with every casting director and businessman.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
No. What? What are you hearing? Voices? Okay. I believe you. Shit. I don't know. This is like a... No, I'm not giving you the gun. Reality star. Hashtag dolphin.
Are you jealous?
No, no. Yeah, I'm so jealous.
You're so cute.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, weird. No wonder why my camera made a noise.
These
Maybe
people.
it's the battery. Hey, my camera made a noise. I don't know if it was the battery. I'm telling you.
Don't get so far ahead of me. Come on now.
Oh, you're scared?
No, I'm not
Why don't
scared.
you give me the gun?
Because you're crazy.
I'm the one that knows where people are and knows someone is out here.
Okay.
So, now we have a winner. Dr. Sylvia James, the very same doctor that developed the vaccine that caused the zombie catastrophe. Who would have thought that the good doctor would get through to the winner's circle? Quite a feat, but will she survive? And what is next installed for her? This part of the proceedings will be slightly different, as the drones have been sent out to track each contestant as they make their way to the outpost, which is now full of CCTV cameras, ready to get every angle of the action for all you viewers out there in TV land. The only difference with these contestants that Dr. James will face is that their bodies are now ravaged by the vaccine she invented. So now, instead of the people you saw over the last few days, They're members of the undead. It's like the children are coming back to their mother to play.
Congratulations, Dr. James. You're the winner of the first zombie games. That was very clever of you. The way you got rid of your other opponents. I especially like the way you poisoned the contestant from the state of New York. Mushrooms. Ingenious, if I say so myself. You have quite a survival instinct.
So when are you gonna get me out of here?
You still have 6 hours before you are lifted out of the area. If you are still alive, of course.
I've done everything. I've created a pandemic for you. I killed the representatives from the other state. Just to clear the way for your third term without resistance.
Yes, but there is one problem, Doctor. Not only do you know all about it, but you are the only person with the antidote.
That was not the agreement.
Maybe not. But I'm the president, and what I want, I get. So either you tell me where you've hidden the antidote, or you can continue to play the zombie games. Good night, Doctor. See you on the other side, if you make it.
Fuck you, Mr. President! Shit! Shit! See if I vote for you!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the proceedings. Dr. James has reached the outpost and is locked safely inside, or so she thinks. The remaining contestants have come back to life and are making their way to the outpost to stop her. But unknown to the doctor, we've made the proceedings a little more interesting. The very drug that she invented is now going to be fired into the cloud.
What the fuck was that?
Bye-bye. 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 I'm out of here. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay? Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go have a good day. Bye. Bye. Bing. Bing. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye to Iowa. Bye-bye. And to other places. Bye-bye. 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 Bye, folks. Bye-bye, folks. That's it. Bye-bye. Wave goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 See you sometime. Bye-bye. Good luck. Bye-bye. Have fun. Bye-bye. We're leaving. Bye. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. Enjoy yourself. We're leaving. Bye. Bye-bye. Gotta get on the plane. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, darling.
Bye-bye, Frank. You're a wonderful guy.
Bye, everybody. I can go home now. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm going. I'll go to Turnberry. I'll go someplace that I own, and I'll enjoy my life, and that's the end of that. Bye-bye. We're finished. We're finished. Goodbye, everybody. And that's the end. And everyone says, oh, that was fun.